What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Moon Monkey Trades video.
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Moon Monkey Trades video. Before I get into today's watch list, I'm going to show you a couple of trades that I've made at the end of last week and this week. First one's going to be Peloton. I ended up jumping in this trade a little bit too early. So what I was looking for is what I was talking about in my past videos, if you've seen them, is those crossover between the 9 and the 20. Let me get rid of these lines here. Look for that crossover between the 9 and the 20 and then a pop. As you can see here, we first ran it into the 9 EMA, which is another signal. We ran up. I missed this initial move, and then once I saw Peloton dropping back down, what I did is I go over here and get our line tool here in E-Trade and basically just draw a trend line. So we know we're in the uptrend because we got this crossover between the 9 and the 20. So we're looking for a pullback and for the pullback to hold and to keep this 9 EMA over top of the 20 MA, as you see here. We ended up breaking not only out of this trend, we have the 9 period still, 9 EMA still over our 20. It's headed up. We're starting to get some volume back, and we have broken out of this flag pattern as well. So we've got a lot of things in our favor. I got into this trade last Thursday a bit early. We are up on the trade now, but I did get a little anxious and jumped the gun on this trade. But luckily it worked out in our favor, even though we bent the rules a little bit. My target for Peloton right now is 113. If you did get into this trade today, I'm going to show you an example of when you would want to enter this trade and what I've been using here recently. A couple of different ways you could enter this trade. You could have caught the bounce into the 9 EMA this morning after about the first hour, or this midday pullback into VWAP. Still could have made a couple of dollars on it today. I still think it's got room to run up to 113, like I said. But enough of Peloton. Let's jump right over to the second one on our watch list, which is Tlry. There is a lot of hype around the stock, but I did not place this trade around the hype. I actually saw the chart pattern way before I saw anything jumping up about, hype around Wall Street bets or any of that crap. You can see here we have the cross, the 9 and the 20. We ran into the 9. We ran up a little bit and we were rejected. Back over here to the left. I think as long as the 9 stays above the 20, we could make a run. If we get past this area up here in the 22 range, I think we can make a run back to 30. And if we get past 30, I think we could potentially run back up to $50 or $55. And first on our watch list is APPN. Pulling this one out the other day. It was on the watch list. It's still on the watch list, and exactly what I was looking for is what's happening. I'm zoom in a little bit for you. So we're breaking out of that trend line that we made here. And if you're curious what we're using a 6-month chart. As you can see here, we've been in a downtrend for a while, and then we know that when the 9 crosses the 20, we're looking at a trend direction change. So not only do we have a cross between the 9 and the 20, we got to break out of this trend. We're looking to peak above this high about 3 days ago, and then we have all kinds of room to run up, into the 116, 125, and potential 137 range. CVS, I like shorting stock, but it's something that I need to work on, so I don't necessarily put shorts on my watch list, but I do like the short setup here on CVS. We have the 9 running into the 20. If they cross, we could definitely potentially short CVS down to the 83 range. They have not crossed over yet, so we need to wait on this one and see if we can get an increase of volume and potentially catch the panic sellers as the stock gets shorted. Facebook, we have a continuation trade. This is a nice one that I wanted to point out mainly for an example. So something that I took me a long time to figure out is, okay, if a stock has no resistance to the left side, all right, we broke out above all our previous highs. You can zoom way out. You can see that Facebook is pretty much at an all-time high. Where's it going to go? How do I set a target if I don't have anything to base it off of, from the past? So what I like to do, for an example, is I'll take the first initial move, which would be, we'll say, around 311. And we'll go to the top of this initial move before the pullback. We got 333. So, we've got a like $25, $26 move here. And what I'll do is I'll add $25 or $26 to this move to get our next target. So I would add, say, $24 to 325, and we'd get a target of 349. That's a Facebook trade that we're looking at. The last one on our watch list is Penn Gaming, PENN. DraftKings looks like it's trying to set up as well, but I definitely like PENN over DraftKings. We're starting to get out of this trend here. We got a 9 and 20 cross. Volume is picking up for sure. We're about to get a break for the 10-day average volume. So if we can break this previous high back here, I think we could run up easily to the 92, 93 range. Could be a good swing trade, so keep an eye out on PNN. Thank you for stopping by for another Monkey Trades video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your chance to win a free pair of AirPods. And that concludes the end of this video.